Hey there, Calvary Bible Church. I'm just sitting at home like the rest of you and had a wonderful time with the Lord today in John chapter 12 and thought, man, I want to try to share this with the congregation. Just to keep us connected, to keep us in the Word aside from our personal times. We're in a time where we don't have the worship services, we don't have classes. Some people are still meeting virtually through FaceTime and Zoom and other things, and I think that's really important. But I'm going to just make a few of these 2, 3, 4-minute videos reflecting on John chapter 12, which is where I was in the Word today. And I'm going to call it Dinner with Lazarus. Because Lazarus had just been raised from the dead by Jesus. And Jesus then went to Ephraim, but he came back to Bethany to visit his friends, Lazarus, Mary, Martha. And the first installment, we'll call it part 1 of Dinner with Lazarus. I'll say that the reactions to the raising of Lazarus, you would think would have been pretty universal. When Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead, you would expect that the vast majority of people would have embraced Jesus as the Savior. But they did not all of them. There were 2 groups of responses. The first response was, wow, we have to stop following whoever and whatever we're following and start following Jesus, because he is the Messiah. But not everyone had this opinion. In fact, some of the priests actually gathered together and said, let's not only kill Jesus, but let's kill Lazarus too, because a lot of people were believing in Jesus because of the Lazarus incident. And so the facts, the belief was not different for those 2 groups. In fact, the desire to kill Lazarus proves that the priests knew that he was risen from the dead by the hand of Jesus. So there were no discrepancies in what they believed intellectually, but how they responded to it, those 2 groups, was quite different. Because knowledge or facts that we possess are not the, what would you say, not the deciding factor in how we respond to things in the world of faith, the world of the Spirit. And so when not coupled with love for Jesus, faith in Jesus, the knowledge does us no good. And so that's installment number 1 of Dinner with Lazarus.